Okay, this is just kind of a log on how I did on my workouts. This is day 2, but the first day I ran. So my Couch to 5K app, it has you walk for 5 minutes as a warm-up, and then you alternate running and walking for about 20 minutes, and then you have a 5-minute cool down. So it's a full 30 minutes on the treadmill. And I decided to start it a little bit easier, mainly because my lungs are really out of shape. I have that exercise-induced asthma, so I was breathing really hard through the runs, and it would take me a long time while I was walking to kind of catch my breath. And this is kind of to compare down the line how I'm doing. So first, I walked at maybe a 3, a nice brisk walk. I probably could have sped it up to 3.5, but I don't want to push it too far because I want to keep doing it. So, and then when I ran, I decided to keep it at a 4, and then I realized that it was just kind of awkward, so a 4.5, 4.5 on the treadmill seemed to be a good pace for starting out. So a really kind of mellow jog, but for me with my lungs, it kind of was perfect. So I did I think it makes you run for the first week for, I think it's just a minute. So I was struggling with that, by the time the minute was up, I was really ready for my walk. And then it makes you walk for, I think it's either 60 seconds or 90 seconds. I wasn't really paying attention because I was trying to catch my breath because I was breathing really hard. So I decided, I think about a 4.5. On some of them I had to bring it down to a 4 because I felt my lungs kind of getting close to one of those exercise-induced asthma attacks, so I didn't want to push it. And so roughly about a 4.5 to a 4.0 running pace. My walking pace was a 3, except for when I felt like I was getting the asthma attack coming on, which was about 2 times in the rotation. I brought it down to a 2.6, 2.7 to sort of mentally kind of get a hold on catching my breath. And it was pretty good. I had one moment, there was one running rotation where I just kept it at a brisk walk instead of a jog. So I had it at a 3.5 instead because I didn't want to induce an asthma attack. But way back in the day, it would take me about 3 to 4 weeks of hard training, like basketball practice and sprinting and stuff, to where I didn't have any asthma issues at all. So I'm curious to see how that looks in the future. What is today? It is Monday, November, I don't know, 6 or 7. Somebody tell me. I can't find it. And I was tired and breathing hard after my workout, even after the cool down, but it felt good. And back in the day, a few years ago when I did this app, I would run at a 6 and I would walk at a 4, maybe a 3.5. And I liked running at a 6. It makes me feel strong. And that's kind of what I'm working up to, is being able to run at a 6. It's a solid, good pace for me. I don't feel like I'm awkward or stumbling on the treadmill. So that's my goal, is to get to running at a 6. But I'm taking it in baby steps. So, yeah, that's kind of my rundown as far as the Couch to 5K app goes. Running pace 4.5, walking pace about a 3. We'll see how I do in the weeks to come.